They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you. As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Well, anyways, say hello to Squal Leonheart, otherwise known as Leon. In the Kingdom Hearts universe, he's referred to as Leon. Why? I guess because he wanted to make his name more memorable. Maybe. But Squall is also very memorable because it was the first Final Fantasy game that I played. Ever. When fighting Squall, you can either win or lose, unlike other fights later on in the game. Fighting and defeating Squall is not an easy feat, and I think if you defeat him, you get an item or something. That'll really... ouch. There you go. I guess one thing I can say about Leon? Ah, dang it. Don't get too trigger happy. Dang it.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Hey, it's Riku. Looks like he ended up in an entirely different world, because that is not Traverse Town. Huh. I wonder why there's no voice acting here. That's weird. I wonder who that mysterious character was. Guess we'll find out soon enough.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Says the guy who jumps 20 feet into the air.
Send you? Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie.
Wow.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh.
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
How do you know about it?
This is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Maybe you can give me some more information. Sure. That is something I would gladly do. Speaking of the devil, here's something. As soon as I can jump on the frickin' table. Thank you. Alright, an elixir. Nice. Not yet. Okay. Sure. That is something exactly what I'm going to do. Also, notice this save point is different from the others. Well, this is a second form of a save point. It does exactly the same thing as the first one. However, the difference between this one and the other one is that this one is a temporary save point, meaning that this save point will not always be here. So, whenever you see this kind of save point, save whenever you get the chance. Because you never know when this save point in particular will disappear. I'm serious. As for the other kind of save point, that is known as a save point type A. Type A save points remain exactly where they are, and they will stay that way forever. Type Bs do not. I'm ready. Let's go. What the? Ah, crap baskets. Ow!
Sora, let's go.
Find the leader. Well, okay then. That is something we'll take care of eventually. One thing worth pointing out is that the many different Heartless are actually different colors in the final mix version as opposed to the original. I think these guys had a lighter shade of blue, so they stood out more. So, yeah, that's a thing. Why are they a different color this time around? I'm not really sure. I haven't really dug around that much as to why they are the way they are, but whatever. It is what it is. some Heartless are different colors than others, and that is something to keep in mind. And much like the other kind of Heartless, these guys I don't remember their names, so yeah, no names whatsoever, maybe except for bosses here and there, if I can remember the names of each and every boss, which in all actuality I can't. I can't remember them all. Speaking of Heartless, the new Heartless are going to be appearing alongside the old ones, so keep this in mind. And pretty much the same rules apply. Try not to get yourself surrounded by them. Change target priority if you absolutely have to. But try to kill as many enemies as you can, especially the bigger ones, if you can single them out. If you can single them out, then that would be oh, okay. Okay, run. Oh dear. At least I have a little bit more assurance. Die. Give me that. Still not very much, but it works. Okay. Back to more optimal health. Although I would like to have it all back. Sometimes life just simply isn't fair. There you go. By the way, I'm not going to be going for any sort of deathless runs or anything like that. Reason? Well, I don't find it to be worth it. I mean, if you manage to successfully beat Kingdom Hearts, at least in this version, on the PlayStation 3, then you will be awarded a trophy for your efforts. There you go. Please sit. Die. You. I guess Leon is definitely right about not worrying about the small fries. Although it is a good idea to fight as many of the small fries as possible because they give you experience. Unless you're at a very high level, in which case the small fries are practically worthless. There we go. Got some more monies. And before we move on to the third district, I'm definitely going to go back to the first district and try to save my progress and do a little bit more exploring. By a little bit more, I mean like open up the safe if I can, and if I can't, then I simply can't. Same with that other chest. I wonder if that can be opened now, or if I have to wait until later. Either way, let's get out of here. Hey Leon, what are you doing here? Thanks for the warning. Whatever, at least I was able to figure this out on my own. Kind of. Okay, can I open it? No, I can't. Well, that stinks. Hey, what's this over here? Item shop. Hey, well looky here, it's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. These are Donald's nephews. Okay. Yeah, I'm here to shop. See what you got for sale. Potions, high potions, ethers, and tents. Fully restores the party's HP. Used from the menu. Definitely useful items, but as the description says, you can only use tents in the menu. That's nice of you. So tents are, as I was saying, they are useful, but they are limited. Thanks. I definitely need something like that. I was thinking maybe I would have access to a special set of commands called shortcuts. But I think that only applies in the second game. And I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's only in the second Kingdom Hearts game. And not in Chain of Memories or Rechain of Memories or anything like that. So that stinks. Okay. Can I open the safe? Yes, I can. Postcard. Nice. Well, I think this item is, it's meant for this weird looking thing right here. This is the mail. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Guess you gotta send all 10 at once. That makes sense, but, why 10? I guess they're scattered all over Traverse Town, and you really have to dig deep in order to find and locate them. They're the same thing, I just said the same word in the same sentence. Twice in a row.
Come on.
Die. Thank you.
Come on.
There we go. Okay, where's the next one? There we go. One thing worth pointing out is that the Heartless will eventually stop following you if you happen to run far enough away. However, this isn't always the case, especially during boss fights where you can't run whatsoever. There you go. Also, I am aware that I just received another level up. Thankfully, it's to my max HP, which is frickin' nice. There we go. Doing work. Please sit down. There we go. Okay, what can I talk about now? To tell the truth, I really don't know, and I've been going on for almost 2.5 hours. To tell the truth, all I want to do today is just simply record Destiny Islands and Traverse Town, and once I get those two done, then I may call it a session. I was thinking about tackling the next world too in this recording session, but this is definitely taking longer than I would have thought. So that kind of sucks, but that's okay. That's okay. Things happen. Sometimes you just gotta take a little detour. Even if it lasts for over 2 frickin' hours. Okay, before we head down, I'm going to go turn on my light. There we go. There we go. Lights turned on. Oh dear.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Yeah. Okay then. What's going on? Oh dear. Looks like we're trapped. Ah, great. So apparently the Heartless are smart enough to set up traps. And we got a couple of new characters joining our party. And these characters are none other than Donald and Goofy. Donald and Goofy act independently on their own, so they each have their own individual HP and MP gauges. So be sure to keep this in mind as you're fighting the Heartless along with Donald and Goofy. Good God, what the hell is that? Well, this is definitely different from the one I remember. This is another example when Heartless change colors. So anyways, this particular Heartless, it originally was just purple. And not a bunch of different random colors, mostly gray and blue. Why is it like this? I'm not really sure. I think it's just, Thanks! Thanks for that. Much appreciated. Oh! Just blocked your attack. This particular Heartless boss does have, multiple targets. And those are the different limbs on its body and armor. So of course there's the chest plate itself, and there's the hands, and of course its feet. And much in the ways of Rayman, this thing has individual limbs and acts independently, each and every piece. One thing worth noting is that, oh wow, Goofy leveled up, sweet. One thing worth noting, if you happen to get a game over during a boss fight and a character happens to level up, well then, yeah, that would be a good idea. If you happen to get a game over, then you just go back to the previous checkpoint. In this case, it would just be at the very beginning of the area. So keep this in mind and try not to get yourself killed. Kind of like how poor Donald got killed. If Donald and or Goofy lose all their HP, then they'll be knocked out for quite some time. And I think this lasts for several minutes. So try to keep them alive as much as possible. If you can't, well then they'll eventually pick themselves right back up. And once they do get back up on their feet, then well, then they're back up on their feet. Yes, thank God for frickin' potions. Ah yeah. Just what I need. One more thing too, if you happen to use an item during a boss fight, and you happen to lose, then you keep your items. Well, more or less, your items are restored. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't good. But anyways, level up and learn Berserk. Sweet. Everyone received a level up. Whew. Boss is defeated and the heart is free. Now return to your owner, O great and mighty one. Alright, Brave Warrior accessory.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh.
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Yup. Whoa.
Yes,
Easier
but
said than
ones
done.
have happy faces.
Happy?
That face.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
Nice to
All
meet
for
you.
one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Oh boy. Well, that's definitely not good. It's a circle of villains. And not just any villains, but they were a circle of Disney villains. So by the looks of it... Okay. Oh, sweet. 500 money. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Teleport to the gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the gummy ship, though. Attain the power of fire. Select magic to cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to shortcut buttons. Huh. So shortcuts are in the game. To cast quickly, assign spells to shortcut buttons in the customize menu. So that's what it's for. Casting spells consume MP. Use ethers or striking enemies to replenish this MP. Dodge roll. Thanks. Activate abilities by equipping them. I pretty much went over this already. Some abilities are used by pressing the square buttons. Others work automatically. Equip them in the abilities menu. Activate them requires AP. Cortana, now is not the time for that. Cortana, why you do that? Okay, sweet. Well, Jiminy Cricket is going to be keeping track of all of our progress in his journal, which will be displayed here. In the journal, you can view chronicles and character descriptions of all characters that you've met up to this point, and you can also get a full view of particular characters by just simply pushing the triangle button after looking over their bios and such. As you meet more and more characters, these character slots will become full. Same with encountering Heartless. So this Heartless is known as a Shadow, okay? And it also tells you how many of that particular Heartless species that you defeated. So far we defeated 213, so that is nice. Next is the Soldier. Defeated 42. Wasn't really keeping track. Okay, anything else here? Yep, Dark Side and Guard Armor. Boss Heartless do not actually have a kill counter, unlike regular Heartless. There are 8 pages of different kinds of Heartless in the game, and more and more entries will become full as you progress through the game. Let's see, what else we got here? Berserk and Dodge Roll. Boost attack power, HP is critically low, combined with a weak weapon skill for more power. Kind of like working with Slapshot. Dodge Roll. Dive and roll to evade attacks by pressing the square button while moving. This is actually a pretty useful ability and has become a staple. Now let's see what Goofy's abilities are. Leap at airborne enemies and attack with a shield. Okay, sounds good to me. Later in the game we'll gain special abilities known as shared abilities, in which you share amongst all 3 party members, and unlike regular abilities, shared abilities do not cost AP to equip. So you can pretty much equip them and forget about them forever. Also, to bring up the shortcut, just push and hold the L1 button and push whatever button is assigned to that particular shortcut to cast a spell or use an item. Yeah, you can customize spells and items assigned to different slots. You have 3 slots: triangle, square, and X. Circle is obviously used for jumping, so that slot cannot be assigned. So, with that is pretty much that. And I said that in the same sentence twice. Go me and my freaking English. This is a Trinity mark. These they appear in many places. Only blue ones react in the beginning. Sora, Donald, and Goofy can perform various Trinity moves besides these marks. Well, that's quite interesting. In fact, there's actually 2 of them outside the first district, so let's go ahead and take care of these. As you progress further and further into the game, Trinity marks will open up. More and more of them will become available. First one? Oh wow, we got teleported. And I think this is a one-time use, so be sure to grab the chest before jumping down. Because if you don't, well then there's no way to get back up. Keep this in mind. Blue Trinity marks have various effects. One can range from teleportation, others they summon a lot of money, amongst other items. There we go. Money, money, money. That is something I like to see. With that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call this a recording session, because I did what I set out to do today anyway, and that was to fully complete Traverse Town and Destiny Island. So, with that, I am done for today. This is General Snivy with Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to head out of Traverse Town and go explore a brand new world. What will that be? You will have to tune in next time to find out. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.